spent years trying to perfect my techniques with photography and being creative, but I was leaving one crucial part out of that equation. I shot absolutely everything in my own expression and not in the voice of the brands I love so much. The best I could have hoped for were mentions and reposts, but nobody was going to hire me to shoot their campaign. Multi-millions go into marketing and advertising, and I was expecting some Instagram photos to get me through the door. And when you say it out loud, how silly is that? But we know much better now. Now, PUMA is one of the leading athletic brands in the world, and I'm hyped to be able to shoot for them. Now, this is not a paid collaboration, but I see it in two ways. Now, obviously, it would be fire to be able to get paid by them, but since that's not the case, at least I get to maintain my creative freedom when it comes to shooting for the likeness of the brand. And I encourage you to make spec ads for the brands that you would like to work with as well. Because you never know, PUMA may see this and they may want to rock with my version, or another brand might see it, and that could be another opportunity. So we're going to attack this in 3 phases. Now, the only thing they actually wanted me to do was just make like a TikTok or an Instagram reel for their upcoming campaign for the PUMA Palermo. And they sent over a mood board that I'm going to use as inspiration, but I'm going to do it with a little bit of a twist. Now, I'm going to make sure I give them that Instagram reel that they're looking for, but I'm also going to be adding lifestyle photos, studio photos, and I'm actually going to create a spec ad for the brand. Now, we want to make sure we stay consistent with the brand's identity by using the brand's archetype, which is the hero. Now, if you're not familiar with brand archetypes, I'm going to make sure that I include a more lengthier explanation in another video that I'm currently working on right now. Now, PUMA's brand archetype is the hero, and the basis behind the hero is a person overcoming overwhelming odds against all adversity and still coming out on top. Now, if this were a sports campaign, it'd be easier to create a spec ad around that because sports are pretty straightforward. But because this is centered around lifestyle, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So the plan is to marry the hero archetype with the struggles of being a content creator.
Why is my creativity nowhere to be found? I've done this hundreds of times. Shouldn't it be second nature at this point? Perhaps I'm overthinking. And yet I still can't think of anything. Okay. Start with the basics. I need a story. What is the story about? The story of art. What is art? What is art? Art. Art is life. What is life? Life is experience. You can't create art if you don't experience life. Art is life.
So admittedly, I haven't done flash photography in a really long time. And it took me like hours to figure out what setup, what modifiers and stuff I was going to use. Eventually I ended up settling on the umbrella. The umbrella gives the best lighting for something more natural. So with studio, you can usually get a lot of like harsh lighting sometimes. It depends on like I said, your configuration. Umbrella gives the biggest spread of light, the softest light on the skin, on the product. Gives me the most flexibility for me when I'm editing. So I can kind of tweak some of the colors and kind of add that retro effect. A couple things that I was running into for sure, the reflection, right? So in various photos, I was using blue light glasses, and honestly, any glasses are going to cause reflections. So you can use a filter, but I didn't have a filter, the size lens that I was using, so I just had to make do. So a couple things I was trying to do was like look away from the light, trying to keep the same composition. You don't want your composition to get messed up. I was going for lifestyle photos. I'm not a model. I am not a model, despite you guys see me doing all the poses and stuff like that. That is just because I don't have anybody to model this stuff, so I'm it. I think I do a decent job, you know, for what I'm trying to get across. I'm not a supermodel, so I don't need to. I don't need to do all the extra stuff. I know a few things about lighting, angles, composition, that kind of thing. So I think it was working out pretty good. So far, we've gotten through about half of the shot list for the studio. I did about 3 different outfits, tried to kind of give a little variation to each one, and I think they came out pretty dope. If you guys want to check them out, go to my IG. I don't know when I'm gonna post them just yet. I wanna try to get photos to the brand first. Let's see what the brand says. Hopefully they like them. I'm excited. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be fire. for some interesting product shots. I don't have a lot of windows. I got this one window directly in front, but that's not gonna do well for what we're trying to capture. So I'm gonna use the Westcott optical spot, and it's going to provide us with some interesting shapes to give our product photos a little bit more dimension. Anytime you get a chance to work with like a big brand, one that could potentially be like a game changer in your life, pull out all the stops, bro. You know, may as well. You never know if you'll get this opportunity again. So at least if you do, you know you left everything on the table. That's how I'm shooting it anyway. Hart is helping me pick out music for the spec ad. We want to tell a story. So we want to go from the hook to the rising action to the climax, the resolution. We got to do all of that in a minute or less. So making it more of a longer ad, but it's gonna be good. Why are you doing that? I know I'm talking with my hands, bro. This man here, bro. We built a nice little score, bro. It's gonna take you on a ride. I think it's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be pretty dope. So we're gonna start with the first scene now here at the house, and then we're gonna move on to our next location, which is gonna be coffee shop. So we just got done shooting the coffee shop scene at Solar Roast. I think it came out pretty good. Shout out to Hart. It was pretty busy out here, and let me tell you what, the anxiety be building when it's a bunch of people moving around, and I got this rig with me and all this equipment. But shout out to Hart helping me out, man. So we're good. We shot that scene, so now we got to move on to the arcade, which is about 35 minutes away. I'll close out the spec ad portion of it, and I think it'll be pretty good. You think it'll be good?
Oh yeah.
Now I'm about to say, like, bro,
Sorry, I was locked in.
I see that, bro. No. Hart, give me your take on what we've been doing so far. How's it been?
It's been great. I'm really enjoying the process of being around content creation again. You know, because you know I took a sabbatical away from. I appreciate Ryan for letting me enjoy this, you know, this YouTube video creation thing with him, you know, from the ideation and picking the music to coming out here and shooting it, seeing how it turns out. It's this is the thing about content creation that I like the most, actually, like real shit. Can I curse?
It's fine.
I'm not gonna curse anymore.
No, once or twice is no problem.
You sure?
I was cursing on the first one.
Okay.
A little bit, bro. It's authenticity, bro. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, the main thing, right, is the idea that, you know what I'm saying, we get these ideas in our head, right? And then we turn them into, you know, tangible things that people can watch. I think that's a beautiful process. It's a transfer of energy, right? It comes from here, it goes to here, and then it goes to you guys. So that is a beautiful thing. I will always appreciate that about content creation, and I can't wait to get back to it, you know? So thank you, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, this was good. This was great.
Very good, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
no, don't mention it.
I'm dead. Okay, so that's a wrap, bro. Actually, well, mostly a wrap. We still gotta shoot the last scene. We got some fire, bro. I shot stills with the Fuji here. We're here at the Penny Arcade in Manitou Springs, where they have like a lot of the retro games. So like that definitely fits the theme for today. So I think it was just the last little bit. It's like it was the last cherry on top, bro, to like make everything just exactly the way that we wanted, bro. So I think it came out fire, bro. Came out very, very good, bro. Hart, what you think?
This is the man right here.
You gotta take this, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you gotta take. So make sure they hear you.
All right.
They have to hear you. My audience, bro.
Fruit and fruit. This has been a good time, you know. I think the video is gonna be pretty fire because I am the plug. I did record it. What do you mean? Here we go. What do you mean?
Nah, my bad, bro. I was supposed to let you finish.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
I didn't. I had to do that.
This video about the PUMA shoes, kind of nice, man. Kind of nice. And like it's one thing to record it, but like I said, editing is a whole new like different experience. So I can't wait to see what good old TDS Ryan here does with the footage. And yeah, you guys make sure you lock in with my boy, because he's like, I mean, look, he's kind of fresh, bro.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Kind of fresh, bro. So
Tell you.
lock in with him.
We're gonna shoot our last scene back at the house. This is the part of the spec ad where this is the resolution, right? Where like the realization of building content and how difficult it can be, and knowing that basically you are the content, bro. Art comes from experiences, so you have to go out and live life, and through your experiences, you can make content.